You think you know yourself. You think you understand why you wake up, what drives you, what breaks you. But what if I told you that most of what you call you, your reactions, your thoughts, your emotions, are borrowed, passed down by fear, culture, and memory? You're not broken. You're just unexamined. Before we dive deeper, if you find meaning in videos like this, take a moment to subscribe. It's free, and it helps us keep building this movement. A place for people who think differently, who want to live with depth, not noise. There are things you don't know about yourself, and once you see them, you can't unsee them. The Stoics believed that ignorance wasn't just a lack of knowledge, it was the root of suffering. To live unconsciously is to live enslaved by impulses you don't understand, to be angry without asking why, to chase pleasure without knowing what emptiness you're running from, to fear loss when all of life is loss. They saw the mind as a battlefield, not of good versus evil, but of truth versus illusion, and most people lose because they never realize there's a war. Here's what you don't know. Your thoughts are not facts. Your emotions are not laws. And your fears, most of them were never yours to begin with. You inherited them. From your parents, your environment, your mistakes, you learned to react before you learned to reflect. And so you became predictable, easily provoked, easily distracted, easily controlled. But once you start to question everything, the real transformation begins. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are pained by anything external, it is not the thing itself that disturbs you, but your judgment of it." That single line can change everything if you live by it. Because when you truly understand it, no one can offend you. No one can humiliate you. No one can make you feel inferior. They can only try. And you decide if it enters your mind or dies at your awareness. Here's another thing most people never realize. Discomfort is the doorway to peace. You cannot become unshakable if you keep avoiding what shakes you. You can't find strength by hiding from the things that expose your weakness. Seneca once said, "He who fears death will never do anything worth of a living man." He wasn't talking about physical death. He meant the death of comfort, of certainty, of control. The death of ego that must happen before truth can live. And yet, we run from discomfort. We run from silence. We drown ourselves in noise, in constant stimulation, scrolling, watching, reacting, anything to avoid looking inward. But what if stillness isn't the absence of life? What if it's the beginning of it? The Stoics knew, when you slow down, you see the patterns that control you. You begin to catch your thoughts before they become emotions. You learn to pause, not to suppress, but to understand. And in that pause lies your freedom. The truth is, most of what you think you need, you don't. Most of what you chase, you already have. And most of what you fear will never happen. But you can't know that through words. You have to experience it. You have to sit in silence long enough for the noise to settle, and only then will you see what's real. Epictetus taught, "We suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them." And so the work of a Stoic isn't to control the world, it's to control the lens, to train perception until pain becomes a teacher and chaos becomes a mirror. You start realizing nothing external is truly good or bad. It's your mind that makes it so. You start understanding that peace is not found in what happens, but in how you meet it. And you begin to live, not reactively, but consciously. That's the real secret. You can't change everything around you, but you can change the way you see it, and that changes everything. Music fades. Reflective outro. If this spoke to you, take a second to breathe, to remember who you are beneath all the noise. And if you want to keep growing through this philosophy, subscribe, stay connected, because the world is full of noise, but here we build in silence.